Welcome back, everybody, to Sanity Lost, a podcast where we talk about things and set things on fire. Today, we are going to set the town of New Hampshire, the whole state.
Ooh.
We're just going to set the whole state on fire.
The town of New Hampshire?
Well,
the state
after
is a
I
town.
said what I said, there's probably only like one town in the whole state. Like,
I mean,
I wonder if
I
there's
used to
a
live
town.
there. There are more than one town.
yeah,
Okay,
Maybe
true.
there is
That's
a
what-
town named New Hampshire.
Look,
There
I'm
probably
not
is
gonna
one in
tell you-
Texas.
We're not here to promote your New Hampshire propaganda on this podcast.
Oh, don't get it wrong. I hate that place.
Okay,
I mean, you
so
can certainly light it all on fire. It's fine.
aren't they the ones that have like the world's largest candy bar? I remember going up there because like I did a mission trip in that area. It was in Vermont, and like it was funny because Vermont, we called it the state that to find anywhere where you're going, you have to get lost first. Because they don't have any road signs.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
If I am offending somebody, cool.
Leave a comment in the below after you subscribe and watch all the episodes.
This should be an easier thing to Google, but it is not. I do not know if there is a town named New Hampshire.
I can't answer that question.
You would think that Google would really know that one. It's not that hard of a question.
But I do have a fun topic to talk about. Y'all ever like notice that the algorithms on multiple things seem to be like colluding together, and you're like, what y'all telling me here?
Uh-oh, Dave. What world did you run into with the algorithm?
Oh no, I want to open this up to y'all first. Like I
Algorithms
have a
got
story.
nothing on me.
Let's see. My
opens up 13
algorithm
beer
is
out.
currently, what is it trying to, it's giving me all of the fall fashion trends. That's a big one. It actually just changed recently and it surprised me. What was the surprise? Oh, it went into like CrossFit land. That it's been showing me a whole, I know, right? Because I am not into CrossFit. I don't watch or do or nothing. But yeah, it's been showing me a ton of like CrossFit videos of people doing insanely dangerous exercise moves. That just started like 2 days ago. I don't know why.
The rare bit that I actually watch anything that algorithms suggest is on TikTok, and it's mostly figured out the whole Gen X thing, which
That's very fun.
I find it hilarious. There's several Gen X TikTokers that I find absolutely hilarious, and
They're
I
very
very
fun.
much
Do they
enjoy.
make fun of Gen Z a lot?
they make fun of pretty much everything. So
Gotcha.
You mean they remember that generation?
Do any of us remember that generation?
You look slightly offended when I said that. You're like, oh.
We have multiple Gen Xers here. Actually, it's just millennials and Gen Xers. What are we talking about?
Half of it is Gen X, half is millennial.
Yep. Split. 50-50.
Yeah, so when we get a fifth cast member, we'll either have to get a boomer or
Oh my gosh.
a Gen Z.
I would rather play with a Gen Z.
Or someone maybe from the silent generation.
a Zoomer.
A Zoomer.
I think that's
I
what they
actually
get
did
called
just
for the latest
see-
one.
I don't know. I just actually saw a video the other day about that generation. I think they called them Generation Alpha or something, which I had
yeah.
not heard.
Well, no, Alpha is after Gen Z.
Okay, that's what they were talking about.
And so, like, the funny thing, like, so people in my age are like, me and Elizabeth's age group, they're like, wait, if we have kids, that means they're going to be betas. I'm not going to raise a beta.
Gosh.
We're just not having kids then. I will not raise a beta. Generations are weird.
Yeah, I forget they exist until they get mad at each other, and then I'm like, cool. But I wanted to share the strange algorithm that I legitimately don't know why or how I got on this.
I did not wait.
I've been getting a lot of wedding stuff.
So when are you getting married? Congratulations.
I would like to meet her.
Is the universe telling
Have
you
you been
something?
researching wedding dresses again?
To be fair, it probably would not be very far off of all the different things I work on, like for writing
You've just
like
been
storylines
writing
and
like
stuff.
a romance, and your algorithm totally picked up on it.
But like it's like the weird thing is that I got an Etsy email saying, "Hey, you wanna look at these engagement and wedding rings?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bro.
Wow.
I don't even have like step 1, someone that's willing to like spend more than 24 hours with me." So
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, that's a weird one. I mean, I get wedding dress and like wedding, like that algorithm will pick that up every once in a while, but like I'm also a girl who looks at fashion sometimes. I think that's a much easier jump.
Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Wait, did I? There? No. What is this? No,
So,
that's the
so
wrong
I
Etsy
don't
thing.
have an algorithm recommendation, but I do have a YouTube video that I watched recently that everybody should go and watch.
Oh no.
It's by somebody by the name of H Bomber Guy, and he did a sort of documentary video on the Roblox oof sound, and
John has been telling everyone about this.
I heard of this video.
it goes down a rabbit hole of Tommy Tellerico and what a pathological liar he apparently is, and it's like 2 hours long, and like half an hour in you're hooked. Like I was up until like 2 a.m. watching this stupid video because I couldn't stop. It was fascinating.
I found the email. It says free shippings on orders over $35. Plan your wedding with Antoni Porowski and Kevin Harrington. These curated collections from the couple that have everything you need for your happily ever after. And I'm like, cool. This goes really well.
Do they have good rings?
I don't know. I didn't click on it. I'm not
Well,
feeding
that's
the
what
algorithm.
I want to know.
Well, you can go on Etsy and look it up.
It.
No, it's I don't know. I think Nite knows about this because I was talking about it on stream, but I think it aligns very well to when I caught myself in the middle of a dating crypto scam.
What? Oh no.
I caught it, so it's not like anything like
I know, but
nothing
still.
happened, but it was
Yeah.
like, well, you have a good rest of your life.
Yeah, I think I'm done now. Thanks.
Oh, that's the
But-
worst.
The big joke that I like to tell, like, I don't know, the story, it's a fun story, but it's also a very long story that I've told multiple times on streams and stuff. But it's like the thing that I make joke of because I self-deprecate and is that the right word? I don't think so. I am very hard on myself. There we go. We'll say that. To where I'm like, yep, the person chose the wrong target. It's somebody who is not great at tech, knows a little bit about crypto to understand the basic things, and also someone that is constantly questioning why this person is talking to me. It's like, no, like, something's up. Nobody that looks like you is talking to someone like me. And then it got me down to the whole thing where I found out there's multiple crypto scams. So
Yeah,
it was fun.
unfortunately. No.
So
Unfortunately,
Ugh.
not just crypto scam either. There's all sorts of scams out there.
yeah.
Stay safe out there, everyone.
Yep.
Yep.
it was one of those things where I'm just like, I don't know. And then it was like, because it's go figure, the only person ever talked to me on a dating site is someone trying to do scams. And so it's like, it was funny because I'm like, this person talks about money a lot. And now I'm like, they were trying to find out what I have.
Rough. Oh, you know another algorithm? I just remembered a random one. Pickleball. And I'm pretty sure this is my stepmom's fault because she asked if we wanted to play pickleball with her and my phone heard it. And now it just shows me all sorts of videos about pickleball. So that's been my life too.
That's fun.
So,
Reasons that I don't really pay attention to many of the algorithms. TikTok does okay, but it's the only one that seems to do okay at all.
oh yeah, no, the TikTok algorithm is very good. Like, it takes a little bit to know what you like, but once it gets in there, like, it's just like it shows you a lot of things. Like right now, my algorithm is like 70 to 80% food things.
So nice. That's my favorite.
Yeah, so it's like a bunch of food, and it's like I have definitely bought a bunch of Korean fruits because this one person is a very good influencer and makes their food look good.
Well, yeah.
So, but anyway, let's see. I lost the tab. There it is. So, we had a little bit of exciting times the other day, and by other day for us, a couple hours ago. For the listeners, about a week ago. Unless you guys are bulk listening, I don't know. I can check real quick. I just have to relog in. With the it's that one. To see if there's any fun things. But you guys said that your friends are all listening, possibly from the start or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can see it. There's a little bit of action in the earlier episodes, so they're slowly
look at
making
some
there.
new people.
Yeah.
If you make it this far,
Yeah.
Hi, we're talking about you.
Welcome.
Yeah. What's up, loser?
Thanks
Good job
for hanging
sticking.
in.
Yeah, good job sticking with it until you got to here.
Yep. And then I said that, and you're like, "Well, I'm out."
Gabe always chases away his audiences.
At least they probably know who Charles is.
I hope they would.
If they've binged from the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a lot
As
of
opposed
episodes.
to me, who had to think about it for a second. Like,
Yeah.
I know Charles. Who's Charles?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I could hear the sounds of, I know this person. Why do I know
Wheels
this
turning.
person? And I'm like,
it didn't take me too long. I got there.
Oh yeah, no, it was like the pregnant pause where it's just like, why is that name familiar? And
Yeah.
then I'm like,
from
I
the
saw it
very
out the corner of
beginning.
my eye. Yeah. The last time you guys saw him was episode 5, the prologue.
That's crazy. I mean, I've talked to him since then,
But how recent has? Yeah,
I don't know. You have to tell me when the last time I talked to Charles was. I
I
don't
don't know. You've been talking with
Kyle.
yeah. Sounds like he's been your
Kyle's my bud.
yeah. It's he's been like your I don't know. I feel like maybe like every once in a while, but it's like Kyle is like probably your main contact, and now that you know Sheriff Hudson and
Yeah, that's
Caleb is like they're probably now the closer proximity.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like it's been really quiet in Centralia for like 15 years,
True that.
and then I blew up the town.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes, you did. And we blew up a well.
Yeah. Well, you guys blew it up. I didn't do nothing.
I mean, we didn't blow it up. We
It's
just
burnt
tossed
it.
a giant in the bottom and lit it on fire.
Look,
No, he's not the giant one, right? We still have the giant
you
one.
guys said the giant one. I'm like, I'm not gonna correct him now. I'm just gonna let them think they
Yeah,
killed
we
the
still
giant.
have the giant one to
I didn't-
kill.
The giant. The
It's-
giant is the one with the wings.
But this
Kevin
one was still
like-
bigger than us. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure you described this one as still not necessarily giant, but still bigger than us. Especially once it transformed.
Yep, it was Dave's fault.
No, whatever. I'm used to that. So I try to find my stinking notes. I think probably where you guys are getting confused is that his hair was long and dark. So maybe that, because he has an average build.
I could have sworn you said he was
like,
tall or was a big one, but regardless, we still threw this beast of a creature in the well.
If you guys wanna have a good image of him, think of a psycho vampire. All right, like it just
vampire.
To the listeners who would have just listened to the last episode, be sure to write in and tell Dave that how he was wrong. And exactly how he described it.
And listeners, I'll let you know when I read those comments in about 2 months. I'll be like, "Who are you?"
But it's well worth your time. Please do it.
Definitely comment. While you're in the comment section, hit that like and subscribe button.
And leave us a 5-star review.
You know what, if we really want to, here, I can go to...
have we listened to enough podcasts ourselves?
All the podcasts I listen to, they don't say that.
Today from BetterHelp.
Raid Shadow Legends. Let's see. I have to go to the other YouTube channel that this is
And don't forget to click the HelloFresh link in the bio.
Hey, I'm just saying we don't have comments, but the YouTube
use our promo code Sanity for 5% off your first box.
I'm just saying we might not have a lot of comments on the Sanity Lost episodes, but man, they are hitting double-digit listens.
I did see that some of them were like up there in the multi-tens. I was like, wow, look at that.
Yeah, the last two, 20 and 16. So
look at that.
Thank you.
I thought there was one that actually had like 40-something views.
It could be. I had to go to like the actual playlist.
Yeah, it was a while ago, but I was impressed.
Yeah, it fluctuates.
That's right.
My favorite one is apparently. Oh, I was very confused for a second because I'm like, what if? But the start of the podcast stuff starts off with the actual episode 1, and then I'm like, where are we?
Very distracted right now. That's where we are.
Let's see. I'm trying to find your 40
minutes in and still.
They're used to it. They're used to it.
If they've hung in this long, they know this is how this goes.
And while we're looking for that, our recommendation of the week is
black tar heroin.
Oh my god.
Good. I already gave mine. Go watch my video. Don't do black tar heroin. That's bad. We want to keep our listeners alive and listening.
Yes, please.
Yeah, if you're gonna get addicted to Sanity Lost. All right. Well, we bumbled around for 20 minutes. I would just do a full hour of this because it means I don't have to figure out what the heck is happening in Centralia. As I said when we were recording Traveler, that I am understanding this other podcast to listen to where the guy's like, I would just do banter all day and then just keep putting this off.
the Sanity Banter podcast.
Oh man, if you want a full banter podcast, that is Hop and I's Pointless Discourse. It is pretty much, well, lately it's been a lot of talk about Gravity Falls, but we're almost done that. Now we're going to talk about a bunch of random horror movies. But anyway,
that time of year again.
Yeah, we're watching some. I have to watch Anna and the Apocalypse this Saturday. Because we're recording the episode because the person is a college student and was like, we will not see you for 3 months, and by the time we'll see you, the series will be done. Yeah. So, so I get to watch that this Saturday, and I might watch, because I canceled the Stars thing, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, because I've been meaning to watch that, and now the thing cancels on the day that it does, Sunday. But anyway.
Oh, that's some music, Dave.
So peaceful.
This is the music that played when Charles was coming into town.
I know, it's just so dramatically different from where we were.
It's so peaceful.
Well, I wanna do a flashback.
Ooh.
So, if you remember the 1920 whatever, just whenever the prologue happened, I had all these notes up, and then I had to flip through a bunch of other notes to find things. Let's see. I know this year's somewhere. I just can't find 1924. We saw Charles look at Cora and walk away. That was the last kind of recorded thing of how he said he wanted to get revenge for Sarah. From there, like, we flashed forward. Let's see. It probably would have been about 7 years afterwards. So 1931. Where he's left town. He was a couple years older than you guys. And he left off to Philadelphia, probably New York, to do police training. And he, pretty much, we see him there, just like the drill sergeant kind of, I don't even know if the police existed back then, but they do in our story for right now, because I'm not looking it up. I think they did. I think Philadelphia's actually had like one of the earliest police forces. So we're just gonna say he's in Philly. Keep it easy. As he has like the police academy people like yelling over his shoulder as he's like has tears welling up in his eyes as he's just kind of shooting at a target and just kind of blasting away and just missing, and he's like, Parker, why can't you hit anything? What is wrong with you? And he's like, I'm sorry, I don't mean. And like he just is getting yelled at, and like the sergeant's just drilling into him, just making an example as like the rest of the students are like, oh my goodness, I'm glad it's not us. And then like we kind of cut to like him like in like a classroom setting, and just this teacher's like, Parker, I don't understand why you can't I don't understand why you are so dense. Don't you know what it means, what we're looking for to arrest? And I don't even know why you're in this academy with these grades. And he's like, and like same thing, just all this. And in the background, we see this man just kind of just standing there, like, and as we see like a couple different scenes, this man is always kind of just observing. And at this point, it's like it's been a couple years, so it's probably happening the same time that Buster comes in, probably a year before Buster happens, we'll say. So 1933, this man comes up and he's just, hello there, son. You seem to be having a little bit of trouble in your education. And Charles like looks up and he's like, oh yeah, hey sir, oh no, I'm just trying my best, but it's a lot more difficult than I thought. I just want to help people, you know? I know. I read your file, by the way. Interesting reason why you want to join the force. Something about an event when you were younger? And like you see him kind of get like all shrink down, and he's like, yeah. No one believes me. Well, not nobody, but Yeah, no one actually believes what I saw was real. What if I told you I do? And it's like, he looks up at this man. I already forgot. I think he said he was wearing like a long coat. Did I? What did I say? I got caught up in my own role play, and I forgot how I described this person. But yeah, he's pretty much got like this gray, kind of like a dark gray kind of trench coat and this hat. And like kind of, I don't know. It's not. I guess it could be a fedora, but I hate how the Common Day made the fedora sound like. But I guess it's the equivalent of like those old like kind of detective hats that you see like the PIs like kind of going and wearing as they run around. I don't know what those hats are called, but
I think unfortunately they're called fedoras.
They're called fedoras? Yeah, okay, they could be.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he's wearing that, and he's like, son, what if I told you? I think his voice just changed. Son, what if I tell you that we do have a program that could fit what you're looking into? And his eyes grow wide as he's like, think about it for a second. If you need to get in contact with me, call this number. And like he looks at this business card and he's like, oh, there's no name on here. And he's like, just ask for the SSD. We'll get in touch. And he walks away. And we come back to modern day. As Nite's like, I know what that is.
Interesting. Connecting pieces together.
As we see now, years and years later, I'm terrible at math, so it's probably, 20-something years after that, we see, Caleb. Sorry, not Caleb. Charles. There's so many people with the letter C. What was wrong with the parents back there? I got rid of the one character that actually has a different letter name. Anyway, we see Charles standing there, gray trench coat, gray fedora, and you see this like 5 o'clock shadow. Like this is the first time I think any of you guys have seen him, like since he left town. Like you guys had contact, but this is the first time he seemed to be back in Centralia. And Tim walks up, and like as he gets up, you notice that like this long trench coat that he's wearing is an exact copy of Charles's. And he's like, boss, I see that you got the message. And he's like, yeah, it would have been hard to miss, but we got here as soon as I could. And he looks over, Cora, Caleb, random person that I don't know, and like kind of just gives you a nod. He's like, I hear that it seems like my junior here has informed me that we are having a little bit of a pickle.
Charles?
Hey.
Skip kind of snorts and says, like, yeah, pickle. You could call it that.
I did.
Caleb just like is a little bit dumbfounded and shocked at seeing Charlie here, and like I haven't seen you in ages. And
sorry, let me also finish what you're saying, and then I'll paint a little bit more of a picture for him.
We haven't seen you in ages. And just like kind of just trails off.
Mm-hmm. And like as you're saying this, like he pulls out like a cigarette and like lights it, and like the flash of the lighter, you see like in the moonlight you're able to see like he has like a chiseled kind of jaw. Like you kind of remember him being more like kind of rounder, and like he was bigger, but he was more like a marshmallow, and like he was soft around the edges. Like the years, like he is definitely like grew into manhood as he's just like kind of chiseled jaw. Like you can tell that his like baby fat when he was like 12 to 13 years old has now like is gone, and it's just like he's not like shredded or like
all right, so
or like big, but he's he does like he kind of has like a well, I'm trying to think, because he would probably be around the same age as Skip. Now I think about it. Yeah. Well, no, yeah, no, he's still a little like even for like an older man, like he's just got a like he still like is holding himself very well. Where he's just like he's not like he doesn't have like a lot of like it doesn't look like he's been like sitting around in an office chair. Like he's definitely been active and has a little bit of muscle, but like it's not like big like bodybuilder enormous amount of muscle.
He's hot. You're describing he's hot. He's a hot old man. How comparable to Mr. Beautiful over here with his 90-something appearance.
Oh, he's not a 90. Like he's
do
not.
Do we have a beauty competition going on here?
Like I don't think he's like he doesn't have like a.
He's not
huge,
attractive.
like,
He's just fit.
Yeah, like he's. Yeah,
he's
like
ugly fit.
Yeah, he's
got
average.
He's got a hot body.
Average fit. Yeah, like he's definitely not a slacker. And like because I think I don't remember what his hair color was.
Making Cora question her marriage choices here.
That's on you. I'm trying to remember what his I don't know. I always pictured him as a ginger, but I don't remember. I didn't write it down. But yeah, whatever
just what
hair
we need,
color
another
he's
ginger.
gone. Yeah, I don't know, but like whatever hair color he had in the past, like I don't know if it's even mentioned in the prologue. It's like now like a full like white. Like it's like it's like it's just all color is like gone.
So he's an early white.
Mm-hmm. And the last thing that I was gonna say, like with the flash of the lighter, like as you kind of get like you were able to make out details, but like it lit up like this part of his mouth as he kind of has this like scar of this cut that kind of like goes like from like under his right eye, like yeah, that's my right eye. That like kind of goes down over his lip, and it's an old wound, but he's just like, as he lights this cigarette and he's like, so it's really funny like describing all this as he's like just this hard, like just tough looking old man who still has the
dopey voice.
So yeah, what's what can we do? Like you guys, he didn't do anything, and he points to Timmy. He's like, he didn't do anything stupid, did he?
Well, if by stupid you mean saving our butts, yeah, I guess that's about it. But wow, it's just really weird seeing you here after all these years. So real quick introductions. Charlie, this is Skip. Skip, Charlie. Charlie is like
I guess you wouldn't say
a childhood friend.
Yeah.
It's been ages.
Yeah, it's been a little busy, but hey, that's what the agency does. Don't worry,
Okay.
Cora. I'm making sure your son makes sure he writes home and come. That's why he came home, and then go figure, he comes home and the town blows up.
I have a out of character question.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming that Cora would have thought. Well, Cora was associated with Charlie because of the secret organization that they were both in.
Mm-hmm.
So does Cora have any idea of this like additional organization?
No.
Like the SSDs? Okay, so
Nope.
she has no
They're-
idea of that. Okay.
To everyone's knowledge, your organizations and like the SSD, the Whisperers, and like from everything that Hudson and Kyle have told you, the
Yeah.
only 3 organizations that work together that you know of are the Seekers, the Whisperers, and the Annihilators. The SSD is a completely different organization from what you know of.
Okay. So
But
she's very
you got-
confused.
But yes, like, but the thing is, your characters have no clue,
Yeah.
like, about anything about the SSD.
Okay.
Unless you watch the Phasmophobia videos, but that's a completely different canon.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah. So Cora's like trying to put these pieces together. She also just came out of a full-on panic, so I'm not sure that she's like fully with it either.
Mhm.
And she's like, Charlie, it's been so long. It's good to see you, but I don't understand why you're here. I don't understand. What have you gotten my son into? What is happening? Who are these people? I have so many questions.
No, it's okay. It's don't worry. Your son is if it makes you feel better, I didn't recruit him. The head honcho did. He saw his file and read of just the multiple things that your son kind of lived through, and it was up to him.
No, that doesn't make me feel any better.
No, but here's the
Because
thing. No, you let me finish. It was Timothy's choice to join, and when I heard that he joined, and I knew from our last, I know we haven't talked in a while, but I know how concerned you would get about different things, so I demanded they'd be put under my care. And I tried to talk him out of it, but, well, it's your son. And Tim's just like, no one's gonna talk me out of this. I've seen too many weird things, and if I can make this place, if I can keep the town safe and other people, I'm gonna do that. And Mom, if you have a problem with that, I just won't come home. And like as he says that, like Charles like smacks him in the back of the head. He's like, "Don't you say that."
Yeah, Cora looks at Timmy and she's like, you and I are gonna have a conversation later. And then turns back to Charles so she's like, well, I appreciate you looking out for him. We have a lot to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But there are also people in the church who are trying to murder the town.
Yeah.
What do you know about them?
Well, let's start off. What do you guys know? Like, that way I can possibly fill in the blanks or realize I don't know as much as you do.
Well, we just murdered one.
Oh. Which one?
And it seemed like he had a sword for a hand. Kevin?
Oh, okay.
We put him in a well and lit him on fire.
Oh, that was actually really smart.
He sort
That
of
won't
just
work for all of them, but
he just sort of
still smart.
disappeared after we lit him on fire.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he didn't disappear. He melted.
Oh yeah. Well, they're not human.
Doesn't seem
Clearly.
that way. The other one
Come again?
flies.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah, they're like chimeras.
Chimeras.
Yeah.
Do we know what that means?
Roll a cult.
Okay.
By the way, this is probably another good reminder to mark your successes.
Oh, right. No.
that is a 75 over 25. Caleb does not know anything about Chimera. Yet.
Let's see. Ugh, my cold isn't great either. Nope, that's a 54 over 25.
I rolled a 24 under 30.
Yeah, so Skip, like, this is something that maybe came up in one of your, like, weird tomes that pose, like, read this is funny. And, but, like, you know that chimeras in this world. I feel like I have to say that for everything that I say.
Yep.
But yeah, chimeras, they're made up of different materials from all these different things. They're also known as, in other cultures and circles, as golems, but pretty much like you pick a material and then you infuse it with an artifact, and from there the thing takes shape. And so and even with your thing, like you I'll say that even with your research, you are able to remember reading studies of people taking human like flesh and making golems out of it. So this
Skip kind of looks at Cora and Caleb and kind of is like, I'm kind of surprised you guys don't know what those are, and then proceeds to explain, you know, that information, you know, that it's basically a biological golem, and kind of like how they're made, and kind of background information there, etc., etc.
So I was like, so it sounds like the jade, actually you guys didn't say jade, but it's like the sword probably is something that is the enchanted item. And like he turns to you, Skip, and he's like, are you like I don't know, like part of a certain group or not part of a group anymore?
Skip kind of scoffs and is like, no, you just live here long enough and you start picking stuff up.
Yeah. I wanna, maybe when this is done, we'll talk.
Don't hold your breath.
I never do. It's quite difficult to do for a long time. But anyway, so you guys sit there in the church?
Yeah, so Caleb kind of getting over this kind of shock and dumbfounded spot, and like, they came in as like they were invited by the father, and they're like doing a special Christmas Eve thing for us, and they did some weird like mind control-y sort of thing, it seemed like, and we're trying. It's like the whole town was stunned for a few minutes before Timmy just sort of appeared and did Tim things.
And he's like, I wasn't stunned. I had full control. Yeah, because you were trained, idiot. Anyway, I don't think he says idiot, but he was just like, he's like, yeah, you were trained for this. Anyway, okay, so sounds like we just have to head to the church. This sounds like one of the cults. Do they have a name? Do you guys know anything, or?
So something Ophidian was mentioned.
Eyes of Ophidian.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Oh, yeah, they're a pain in the butt.
Well, it's not our first rodeo with that cult either.
Oh, yeah, I read the file. Buster.
Yeah.
That was pretty smart. The whole deal thing.
Well, except we lost Percy.
I'm not too broken up about that. He was kind of a jerk.
He came around.
Yeah, well, I didn't stay here. But anyway, yeah, so I would just say, I don't know, Buster's weird. We kind of lost contact with him after he left Centralia, but, that's, we're not here for that. We gotta focus on the problem now, and then we can talk about things of the past and possible future. So,
So, if these golems are made with an artifact, or these chimeras are made with an artifact, is that their weakness, or is that their strength?
Both. Pretty much the artifact is like where their power comes from, but it's also the thing that holds them together. So
if we identify it and can destroy it.
Oh yeah, it's pretty simple for the most part. It's whatever, like you said this one had swords, so it sounded like maybe it was grafted into his bones. So destroying the bones is what killed him. I don't know what the other ones could be.
Well, one of them has wings.
Oh, well, that will suck. Yeah, no, we gotta destroy the wings, and then he'll be done. Good luck with that.
You're not coming with us?
Oh, no, I'll be there. I'm just saying good luck in that whole thing. I'm planning on be there. Okay, so there's one that flies, one that's dead, one that has mind control, and...
Well, one can make, like a green flame shield thing.
Oh.
Like a force field, maybe? A flame?
Yeah, oh, great. An elementalist. That's gonna be a pain in the... it's...
Is there any of this that's not gonna be a pain?
To be fair, no. They're all gonna suck.
So, Charlie, you are a backup, right? So, do you have a plan here, or it sounds like you know just about as much as we do?
No, it sounds like this is a pretty much case. Let me guess. And he kind of pulls out this notepad and like flips through it and is like, is this Matthias Chilburn?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, no, he's not a chimera. He's actually pretty high up in the eyes of Ophidian. Hides it pretty well under religion. But he rarely comes out like this, so honestly, this is probably gonna be the best chance we have. Did he say if he was looking for anybody, or just or trying to get... What was he here for?
Yeah.
So I imagine that Cora and Caleb probably don't really know what he was looking for, being under the mind control.
Well, that's a good question. Did we understand the questions that he was asking, though?
Yeah, you guys all heard the questions, but it's like...
Yeah.
Well, there's a difference between hearing the questions and actually remembering the questions outside of the mind control.
How about you guys all roll intelligence, and we'll see if you guys remember and if you heard and understood what he was asking.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's a 12 under 60.
And a 67 under 70.
I'm a 60 under 70.
Alright. Yeah, so like you guys all understand, and like maybe we can even just say like as this is coming through, it's like, and Timmy's just like, yeah, he wanted to know about pretty much Buster,
Theodore.
Yeah, Theodore, like he's telling, he's like, Buster, because he's like, well, I'll be honest, I only heard Buster, and that's when I was preparing my stuff, but and like
he also asked about Theodore. Charlie, do you know anything about a being called Theodore?
No, I don't.
Does Cora believe him?
Do you want to roll on that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, roll. There's something here.
Be like psychology?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not saying there's not like a persuade or disbelieve.
I mean, there's a persuade.
Or not persuade. I persuade.
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say I
wrong
don't know. That would be him persuading me if he's lying. So what did we say? Psychology might be the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I failed 50 over 41.
Yeah, that's remember, you got luck if you want to do that, but
how much luck do I have?
You had like 59. I thought you said.
I did have 59. What did I say? I could use luck to push it and make it an even 41.
Yeah, no, you see, like, the little... I don't even know if this is true, if it got misproven or not, but, like, you see, like, he gives a reaction, but it's just, like a quick flinch at the name Theodore, but he's like, oh, no, never heard of him.
Well, I'll say this. Theodore seems to pop up anytime.
Well,
Anytime something goes weird here.
Well, let's hope we can take care of it, and so this weird guy doesn't show up.
Okay.
So, okay, well, I guess the plan is, I guess we just have to head to the church and see if we can possibly get in there. So, it's just them in the church?
And Father Bailey, they've got us hostage right now.
And, like, his eyes go wide, and he's like, Bailey's in there? We have to go. And, like, he starts, like, turning, like, and, like, he pulls out, like this magnum out of his, like a shoulder holster, and, like, begins, like, checking the bullets as he's like not even talking anymore, and he's just walking. He's like towards the church, like at a quick pace.
Skip yells out. He's like, what's so important about Bailey?
And don't we need things? We can't just walk in there unarmed. Charlie, hold on.
You mean to tell me you don't have guns?
Guns didn't work.
We winged
guns.
him, but not with the. Or Timmy winged him a little bit, but not very much.
Look, the big thing is we just have to get... Bailey's important. We need to get him out of there.
Okay, why is he important? I feel like we're missing a key detail here.
So... Okay, this can't be repeated. But every town where events like this happen has a watcher, I'm trying to think of an easy enough term, but not observer, but I'm not protector. I pretty much he's there to keep things in line on a spiritual realm. And let's just say if he's gone, there's nothing protecting Centralia. And it sounds like if he's captured, the Chilburn hasn't found out. And I don't think Bailey, even though he's getting up in years, has trained someone to take his spot. So we need to get him out.
Okay, so how do we deal with this elementalist then that you mentioned?
You said she uses fire, right? Gord, do you have fire extinguishers in the store?
Of course.
It won't completely put it out, but it should hinder it.
Okay.
So that would be the best bet. The thing is, with everything going on, Chilburn won't be able to use his ability, and we'll do this. If the three of you guys can focus on the elementalist, Cora, if you trust me with your son, we'll chase after, I guess, the Birdman and try to get him away, take care of him, and then with that, there'll be enough distraction to where we can get rid of, and then whoever can subdue their target first can go after Chilburn. I believe that with both his chimeras, he's gonna have to make a choice to support one or do something. He's gonna have to do something. So, but trust me, with this much commotion, it takes a lot of concentration for his ability to be used. So we.
And Trillburn is human.
Oh yeah.
So Trillburn can bullets work on him.
Yeah, it sounds like your son just was a bad aim, and he's like, "Hey, I fought all 3." And he's like, "Yeah, whatever." Like this is the first. I want to say maybe this is like the first time like anyone besides like Cora is just like keeping Timmy in check, and it's like.
Yeah, like Cora feels like a little validated or relieved, even as she's very frustrated by this whole situation.
Yeah, so he's
So Caleb's gonna eye the Caleb's eyeing this Magnum that Charlie pulled out and say, "Hey, you got another one of those?"
No.
Mine, get your own.
Well, I mean, Caleb's not gonna say this, but Caleb has a reason why he can't just go shooting anything with his.
Yeah. Cora turns to Caleb and she's like, I think we have an extra gun at the store. I always keep one under the counter.
That's really disturbing.
Well, you never know.
Charlie, you know this town.
Yeah.
Why are you surprised?
No, just the fact you have multiple. Anyway, okay, well, we should.
You know
move
Timmy,
fast.
I mean.
Yeah, but he's one to playing tic-tac-toe with knives.
And you're surprised that there would be
Still is.
multiple guns.
I thought there'd just be multiple knives.
I mean,
That
yes.
too.
Let me not even get started on the apples. But anyway,
Timmy's like pulling apples out of his pants.
so we can swing there along the way, and then get what you need. Get yeah, because
Yep.
all your cars are there, and so he's like, I can drive my car up there, and we can toss as many as the fire extinguishers in there, and then in the trunk. We should all be able to fit in my car, and yeah, we can handle this.
Oh, this feels like a bad plan, but I guess we don't have any other options.
Well, to be fair,
do
the
it.
town people are gone, so that's good.
It's a plan anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
So let's just look at it this way. The worst thing that will happen is that we lose a building. The people are, but we do have to move
that's
fast.
the worst.
I mean, if that's the worst, I guess that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the worst thing is if Bailey does die, but it's like property damage wise. So don't worry about destroying a building.
I wasn't thinking.
we have
Charlie,
contacts.
But
anyway,
I was okay.
the other thing is we got to move fast. It's getting cold, and how many people are in the mine? So
I'm sure they can sort out something for that to keep everybody safe and warm up there. But
no, we should probably get moving. And he turns to his car and starts heading towards there as like Timmy's like following close behind, and like they're kind of out at earshot of what they're saying, so you don't know like kind of what they're saying, but as
Yeah, so Cora turns to Caleb and Skip and is like, listen, I don't like this. I don't like any of this.
I mean, I don't like it either,
I'm
but it's a plan.
Yeah, I think we gotta do it.
I mean, none of this
And we
makes
gotta do
any
it quick.
sense, so yeah, why not?
Skip, that was impressive.
I mean, I can't walk away at this point.
No, I mean, like, seriously, like, are you okay? Did you, like, break your back or something? Like, and Cora's, like, walking towards the car. She's, like, having this conversation with him.
Not that old, I'm fine.
Still, that was an impressive dropkick.
Yeah. Tweaked it.
I mean, they teach you a few things in the military that you can pull out every now and then.
I'm just glad that you're there and responded to the call.
Well, don't expect to see that one again.
Well, I mean, I don't think any of us can expect to do that at this point, but hopefully we don't need any more drop kicks, but
Yeah, you got the next one.
I just like to imagine as like you guys are getting in the car having this like back and forth, like Skip is like the last one and he's like easing himself. He's like
There's a little tender.
Yeah.
he's like look strong,
Man,
look strong.
man, I'm really gonna feel this tomorrow. Oh,
Yeah.
Now I know how Poe feels. But anyway, so yeah, you guys get in the car, make a quick stop, get the. Well, we can
How
say.
many do we have?
We can roll luck for me.
Okay.
38
Um,
or 73.
And I got a 46 under 50.
Okay.
That
I
was
just
a-
seeing that. Okay.
Caleb got a 77 over 57.
Alright. So pretty much I'm gonna roll 2d6 because you passed your luck roll.
Okay.
There's 8.
Okay.
Good number of fire extinguishers.
Yeah, they're like average household size. They're not like the mega
Yeah.
the mega huge ones, but yeah, you got 8 of them and yeah, so you're able to throw that in there. You're able to get the extra gun for
Yep.
Caleb.
For Caleb.
And Skip, do you have a gun?
Yeah, I've got I still have my military issued handgun.
Okay. You can just say you always carry that on you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have that, and everyone loads up, and pretty much you guys begin to drive down towards the church as we see this flickering green glow out coming from the windows. And with that, we'll see you all next week.
Dun, dun, dun.
Spooky.
We're coming for you, Matthias.
Now, I do say I don't agree with that, and I have the ability to break the fourth wall.
That's pretty good.
It is for me that is coming for you.
Oh no. That's gonna be in my dreams tonight.
Yeah. Y'all thought Theodore was weird. Make that like an alarm clock sound, just like, why hello there, my little angels. It's me, Matthias Joburton.
Gross.
It is
sounds
time
so
to get up.
awful.
It's time to wake up and praise our Lord and Savior, the eyes of Ophidian.
Oh my gosh, you're too good at that.
Let's all hold hands together as we praise the Jade Serpent. And now, if anyone from my church hears that, I'm excommunicated. So, thank you guys for listening. We'll talk to y'all later. Till next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.